trooper, young man. I was blue and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. You're gonna end up looking like me. Been in someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan. Just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Never need the keys to the kingdom. Tie my laces, I climb mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Athletics. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Cody Lawrence. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Here comes a pitch. Tap foul at the plate. Stop. Gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Cuts in it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now here is Harper. To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Drifts towards it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab here, Christopher Sanchez.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a 1-2. In the air out to center. Marsh snags it on the run. And now it's going to be Chad Stewart.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 down, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Chris Fisher. And a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now the A's designated hitter, Nathan Smith. Foul ball. Runner on the go. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Runner on the go again. And they'll do it again.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle it.
That's strike three. And we're back. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Just missed. Up and in, 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Beltran should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Alec Bohm. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Edmundo Sosa.
2 outs. That one finds the zone. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
To the right side. Oh, nice stop at first. Nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Jacob Dotson.
Number 56.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Base hit and a good start to the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And that's a base hit. Marsh quickly gets it back in, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ground ball right side could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Batting
down the third baseman.
Number 21.
And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Ground ball left side could be 2. Wilson over to second, and that's 2.
That's an out.
Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Stepping in, Weston Wilson. Fastball for a strike. In the air, out towards left center. Avens makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's the catcher to hit, Rafael Marchand. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. And there's two gone following the strikeout. This is Bryson Stott.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Just missed. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Here's the
off,
second baseman, Dennis Cronin.
Second baseman, number 6.
The other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Kevin Pittman. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after
Now
the leadoff double. A
25.
strikeout, and there's one away. Next up for the A's, Chad Stewart. Next offering is in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good
1-2.
opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Tags the runner for one. And now Chris Fisher. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Next offering is fouled back. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Two outs. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches and really work out there on the mound. Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch, but he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fisher on at second with 2 down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Start of the 4th,
Leading
down
off
the
for
number 2 hitter, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting,
That's a ball
the
that a lot of
first
times
baseman,
you'll see the
Bryce
shortstop
Harper.
or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died.
Runner on the go. Line drive, that's a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight.
To short, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. This to third, Harris. Fires across the diamond, and Castellanos is out. And that is the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Jacob Dotson.
Fielder, number 56.
Swing and a miss, 3-2 now.
Full count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. 1 away. Now here is Anthony Stone. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
2-2.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now, number 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
At the plate, number 21. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting.
First and second, 1 out. Cronin will hit next. Ground ball to Bohm. Bohm tossed to second, and their second double play of the day will end the 4th. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. On the ground, right side. Over to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. And that's outside. And a count 2-1. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the Phillies are set down in order. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Kevin Pittman. The shortstop takes the ball. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Runner on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Throw. Save.
Or maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
That one inside. And the count 2-1. Line drive. Caught.
There's nothing better than watching a third baseman make great plays like that. You can't just throw anyone out there and hope it works out. That's the hot corner, and it takes a special breed to want to play that position.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to
go. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And digging in for Philadelphia, Rafael Marchand. That one drifts inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. And now it's 3-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now the DH, Bryson Stott. Ripped to short. Gets it to first.
That's an out.
And that quickly 2 away. Now here is Brandon Marsh. To the right side. And that one handled. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now here is Jacob Dotson. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to.
Sosa on to second. They get 1. On to first. Double play. And now here's the A's catcher.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
2 outs. That's hard hit on the line. And that's a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
On the ground to third. That ends the frame.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 8.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
On the ground, could be 2. In there safely. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far.
Got it! And that is a big first out. And here comes Alec Bohm. Next offering is in for a strike. A's leading by a run. That's outside. And the count is 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on.
Sosa.
Edmundo
Now
Sosa
pitching
stands
for the
in for the
A's.
Phillies. That's in there. And a count 1-2.
In the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised to see.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Weston Wilson. Popped up. He's under it. And that's the third out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Tanner Banks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now a jump throw, and they get the out. Next up for the A's, Kevin Pittman. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now, Chad Stewart.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Man at second. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fastball
Ball.
is outside.
2-2.
That one ripped right center field. And that ball is out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. His fourth home run of the season. And they add on. It's 4-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Marsh moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Nathan Smith up next for the A's. Misses inside, and that's ball 2. And it's fouled away. Almost got him. Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. Jacob Dotson digs in now. And he grounds one to the right side. Sosa. The throw to first. Out. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Phillies catcher, Rafael Marchand. Sends it across to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's the Phillies DH, Bryson Stott. Struck him out looking. Brandon Marsh getting ready to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Joe Ross gets the call from the pen.
41.
He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Stone.
First baseman, number 22.
Now he breaks his bat. Barehand grab over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And now the catcher comes up to him.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Next up for the A's, Dennis Cronin. And that one hit to first. Just foul. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Grounds one to short. Wilson throws to first. Out. That's the inning. And we're back. We go to the 9th, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Harper retired. He's 2 outs away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. That misses. And it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Whips it to first on the run, and that'll do it.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! If y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that 1st and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped. Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling. Something about it, he knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded